Rightio, bit of a Ubuntu rundown, all this free software. I've gone to LibreOffice because I want the older version of Calc. I don't like the newer one. Here's Voco Screen, it's a free app. I don't know if it's any good. Sometimes I have trouble with the audio, tick all the boxes, test things out. Go to settings, often a lot. Where's that setting window? Here it is, settings. Go to sound, scroll down here a bit. Headphones, input, microphone working. You know, you can choose your shit, whatever you want. Let's not touch that. Not broke, don't fix, get rid of it. So, I've opened up a terminal using these dots down here, punching terminal into the search and get what you want, right? So, then I've got this, where's this readme file? I've got something open here. Readme, or have I? Go back to Files, go to my downloads, bit of stuff in here, nothing personal, except a court hearing, we won't go into that. Go into this folder here, readmes, readme, get rid of that, go back to the other page. Right, blah blah blah, bit of an ad, notes on installation. As a general rule, who wants to read this? Just skip. Installation on a Ubuntu based system. For instructions, please read, when you unpack, you will see contents decompressed into a subdirectory. Open a file manager start window and change the directory one starting with LibreOffice, followed by the number of the platform. Some platform information. Okay, so I've got to get into that from this, right? So that's why it didn't work the first time. So I've got to change the directory into wherever the hell that is. Bugger if I know. Well, tell me where it is. It's in downloads, right? LibreOffice. I think there's a search, but I don't know code enough to do the search. Open location. No. It's just in downloads. Get rid of that. Okay, I've got to change the directory. Decompress into a subject. Open a file manager window and change the directory. Hold on, I've got a bit of an idea. What I can do, open the file manager window. Like this. Open in terminal. Rightio, where's that shit there? Here it is. Now that I've got the right thing, just by doing that, I'm going to go copy, go back to my terminal and paste it and see what happens. Enter. It wants a password. Downloads LibreOffice. Okay. Wait a second. Let's check this out again. Okay. Open that in the terminal, right? Followed by the version number on some platform information. This directory contains a subdirectory called debs. Changing the directory to debs. Okay. Let's try this again. So let's just skedoodle that out of the way. Go in here. Must be what's this? Install. Is it retry? That's this thing. It didn't automatically install. Get rid of it. Right. Okay. We'll go to here. Where's this debs file? Apparently, debs something. Is there a deb file in here? Downloads. Go in here. DEB. Oh, what's that? Desktop. We added up. There's nothing deb there. So I'm assuming that RPMS. What is an RPMS? Readme. That's just that. Let's go into here again. RPMS. You know what? I'm going to go open this in a terminal. Then I'm going to paste that sudo apps thing hit enter, and the password no good. So where's our readme again? Here. Where were we? Oh, what's this? Oh, install something blah 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 RPM. This is an RPM file. Whatever the hell an RPM file is, that's what I have to do. For this is a Ubuntu. What am I doing with an RPM download when it says Ubuntu based systems use this? What's this RPM? This directory can, okay, hold on. For the following install, how to install a language pack. I don't want, when you want installation, Debian, bam. Now, what contains a subdirectory called debs? Nothing does. Starting with LibreOffice. The version number and some platform information. Just give me the goddamn freaking link. For installations on how to install language pack. Okay. Alright. What else we got here? As a general rule, recommended blah blah blah. LibreOffice is already installed by default when you originally install, yeah. This standalone LibreOffice is provided for users in need of previews, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, these are the requirements. There is a wide variety of Linux distributions, yada yada. This is recommended. This is just nonsense. Now where? Installation of Linux system. Right, subdirectory. I've got to get this special subdirectory. I've unpacked the downloader. Right, have contracts have been decompressed into subdirectory. Open a file manager window. What the hell? Excuse me while I Google a file manager window. So we're back. And what I've done is I've just gone on to an older version I had saved somewhere. Is this the newer one or the older version? I don't know. Where am I? See, I have this in miscellaneous folder, software applications. I found I already had this debs folder. Fantastic. I'm in the debs directory simply by right clicking and opening in the terminal. So let's dump that. What else we got here? Some other stuff there. Cancel that. This is what we want, the readme for this one. Now this one here says the same thing as the other one, except this time I have a deb file, as I just said. So this just comes down to bad paste. Hit that, hit the bloody password. Oh, it's working, gee. Now what am I supposed to do next? I better go back to readme. So this is the website I got it from, the one that didn't work. Dump that garbage. I had an old one that I downloaded, as I said, in another folder. Let's see how it goes as it unpacks. Anything else we need to read here? Where were we? We were up to getting the debs directory. We hit that command there, because there's our debs. I knew there was something wrong. It was called RPMS. That looked like it was for a different distribution, like this man driver. Ooh, that's a weird noise. Weird name. I don't want to. What are you into? I'm into man driver. No, I'm not. So Fedora. That had an RPM. So I knew something was wrong. And if you have absolutely no idea about terminals, coding, what the hell you're doing, you can still do what you need to do by just using a bit of common sense. What have I got here? What am I doing now? Okay, let's keep reading. The installation is completed. Oh, okay, let's go and check out this 7. It's number 7. I don't want number 7. Let's go and see if I've got, there it is. Beautiful. I might put that in the toolbar. No, this is not the one I wanted. This is, like what it is. I'll go and open this. You can't see it on the other screen. Here, you can see it flash past. But what I can do this is add to favorites. See, there it is. See that? LibreOffice 6.4. I got it in there. And that's not the version I wanted though. That's the trouble. See, there's a version that has all these grey icons and it worked really good. So I don't know which version that was. Tell you what we'll do. We'll go to my folders and I'll pause that for now. Righto, we're back again. I've had to edit this video a bit because I had all my personal information in there. I've just punched in a random address, right? Block of factories. I actually did a solar installation in this neighbourhood. Big court there of about 50 factories. And it's in Carrum Downs. Now the problem I had with the previous LibreCalc is that when I had this drop down menu, I couldn't just go Carrum Downs by typing it in. See? I could just find Carrum Downs immediately and it's in there. And that address is VLOOKUP up to some other stuff in, where is it? Tables. I've got tons and tons of algorithms in here. There's my addresses, right? Tons and tons of algorithms working out Tom, Dick and Harry things all over the place. Go back to the dashboard. And it was calculating how many rebates I'd get on this job, right? 454, because it's a big job. It's 30 kilowatts. So, fair enough. So there you go. That's what I needed to do. The later version, if I started typing in, say, Dandenong, nothing happened, right? I couldn't find Dandenong. And if you can't type in that suburb, do you know how many suburbs there are? You can scroll. Let's finding Carrum Downs. See how long it takes? Where is it? There it is, Carrum Downs. I much prefer to type it in. So that's why I went backwards into LibreOffice, from LibreOffice 7 to 6.4. Why is this one opening in 6. I opened this in 6.4. Well, it's good to have both in there because now it's freaking working. So that's the thing about Linux. You've got to use a lot of common sense to overcome some issues. Now my drop downs are working perfectly in my spreadsheet and then I'm happy now. I'm just going to leave both of them in the computer, 6 point whatever, 4 and 7.01 and get the best of both worlds. Well, if I remove that from favorites, let's save this as first. Save as, I don't know, accounts test. Right? Close that. So I've got some stuff here, accounts test, there's my, I'm just going to randomly open it. It's probably going to open in, it's opening in 6.4. Yet at the same time it says that this dot here on the left says it's open in LibreOffice 7 Calc. You see? Oh, well, fine. Alright then. And my drop down menus are working. Let's go to Narre Warren. There it is. North, east and south. Okay, fair enough. So it's all working good now that I've downloaded that. You see what I'm saying? This is the thing about LibreOffice and Ubuntu. It's all free, it works fine, but you don't even need to know anything about code, as I just demonstrated. You just need to have a few brains to read between the lines and sort out a few issues. That's about it, really. Other than that, why would you waste money on all those stupid pop-up windows in Microsoft that give you ambiguous random information? You don't need it. There's no logic to it. This is sort of, you can work out problems without any education whatsoever because it's intuitive. Microsoft is not intuitive. So that's the point I'm making here. Rightio. Now I've got to edit it in the free Ubuntu shortcut, which works, I guess, just as good as on any system. So I'm just going to chuck that into the playlist, and the video you are now watching has been edited on this version of Shortcut. So now I have to stop my Voco screen recording. Oh, there you go. There's that, like the find everything you want in the computer right there. I like the GIMP thingy. There's a lot of, there's Shortcut. What else? I've got my LibreOffice 6.4 and 7 there together. I've got the whole lot now, 6 and 7. So it seems to iron out the bugs in both of them. It's probably a good thing to do. So back in town again. There, here's my Brave browser and Firefox and screenshots and whatever. I'm using this. I'm sure there's better apps out there than this, but this one is working for me, so I'm going with it. There's a software center there. There's a software update. If you want to create a disk, I think it's punch in a keyword like create a disk. Startup disk. There it is. Startup. So I'm startup disk, and there it is. You want to make a USB drive to put this into your computer, make an operating system, piece of piss. So we'll just get back into what I'm doing, which is this, and I'll stop recording now so I can throw this at the end of the video and see you there.